Just put together a quick little guide how I obtain the Boxcrusher keychain. This keychain item replenishes HP and MP every time you stagger an enemy, which is very useful for completing hard mode runs later, or for just not having to use up consumables between fights. I think it's one of the best accessories in the game. You have to do this course beneath the gold saucer. When you return to the gold saucer, you go down to the base, to the coral prison. You talk to the lady, you do the desert rush challenge. There's a few new mechanics in this course that make it a little bit more challenging. So yeah, let's get to it. When I first start, I take an immediate left. There's a red clock that gives you 10 extra seconds added to the clock. After this, you take an immediate right. So the first gearbox charger is going to be in this area. The main abilities I used were Braver and Blade Burst. As you can see, Blade Burst hits in a frontal cone, so you can destroy multiple boxes at once in your path. The trick to using Blade Burst, though, is not to get too close to the boxes, because if you're right up against the targets you're trying to destroy with it, it will just not do any damage. So stay a few feet back from the target you want to destroy. As you can see, some of these 50 boxes I kind of leave behind if they're in my path, in the way, and I still need to build up some ATB. I'll whack a few, but hitting all those 50s is kind of a waste of time. You want to get as many big boxes as you can in all the gear boxes. So you can see I'm building up ATB on that. You almost always want to try to use Punisher mode, because that's fewer swings with more power. That helps economize your movement. The other thing that helps economize your movement is using dodge at the end of every attack. That cancels out the small amount of animation that occurs at the end of an attack, and it helps you kind of propel you a little bit forward faster. So as you can see, if you've got like single target, I generally use Braver. Using Punisher mode again to cleave, grab those 3 time expenders. Blade Burst just destroyed all those boxes at once. Build up some more ATB here on this 1500 box. As you can see, some of the wires and the conduits are exposed. Of course, you want to try to avoid those. They'll stagger you for a short amount of time. Root you in place. Blade Burst here knocks out all those boxes at once. Build up some more ATB on the gearbox. Blade Burst wasn't quite lined up to get everything at once, but it didn't matter. You got everything on this level. I tried to whack that box. I saw it was going to take more than one swing to hit, so I just forgot it. That 50 was too trivial to bother wasting more time. Build up some more ATB, hoping for some procs on the ranged ability. As you'll see here, I missed the first few, so I tried a Blade Burst. Don't bother with this because the range on it is not far enough to reach that. You have to basically auto attack until you proc the ranged thing, and there I lucked out. It procced just right. It was that time. It's just the stars aligned. If you can't get it, and you waste too much time, then just go ahead and restart the whole thing, I think. I even made a mistake and stepped into touch the conduit. You see what happens. Got electrocuted by the exposed wires there.
I always dodge off of the elevators. That cancels out that tail end of that Punisher animation and gets me off that elevator before it has a chance to go back down or up, whichever opposite direction. And then there's a little time thing up there, a red one, so you will definitely want to use Punisher to cleave the gear as well as the hit the time box within the same attack chain. So now we're back down at the start. And clearing out these last few gearboxes. Now you'll see that I kind of waste a lot of time here by not just bravering this or blade bursting these. I'm just kind of whacking them with Punisher even though I had full ATB, so I should have used my ATB to destroy both these rows of boxes. Use a blade burst here. This saved me some time. There was an extra clock on that one that helped add another 10 seconds. And blade burst here to finish off most of this. I don't know why it didn't hit that last 1500 box, but as you can see, I cleared the target score more than needed, plus had like 4 seconds left on the clock. And there were still some green time edition boxes out there in the distance that I didn't grab, but I didn't need those ultimately. Use the blade burst. That will save you a ton of time. This is one of the weapon skills. Equip that on your quick cast, and that'll help a lot. That was a game changer for me. Okay, like and subscribe. Bye.
Have a good day.